lovelies, this is Simspell and welcome to episode 26 of our daily series Niche Pirate Cove with the Sea Stag Tribe, where Sailor Casday, firstborn Casday has realized that there is a serious food shortage, and I completely have been overlooking the food for the past few episodes because I've been very much focused on, I need to establish the ship, who's breeding with who, completely forgot about the food. We've been getting too comfortable with going on voyages around our ships and jumping to the oceans in search of fish and trying our luck with Razorina that we may or may not get, that we're actually in the negatives for food. So Casday has actually realized that and is going to be starting initiatives on this ship here, the Golden Star, to make sure that her crew can be fed. Even though she is not captain. In fact, her younger sister, Wave, is captain. And also, one of you lovelies, or some of you lovelies, reminded me, I think it was one of you, that actually I have been forgetting to give titles to some of our lovelies. Like, for example, Shore over here. Oh no, Coast. Sorry. Whoopsies. Coast. Coast is actually firstborn Coast. And I completely overlooked that. So thank you so much for reminding me. Firstborn Coast over here, and then we also had a firstborn Pearl. Pearl is a firstborn, and I completely overlooked that. So I apologize. But let's go ahead and give her the appropriate title. Firstborn. Oopsies. Born. There we go. We have that underway. Lovely. And we seriously need to get some food going. And I do know that we have an abundance of food up on land. So what we're going to be doing across all the ships and across the fleet is actually drawing nichelings out of the water onto the land and making sure that they can hunt as much as possible, gather as much berries as possible, and basically help out their ships sustain themselves. Because we are slowly dipping into the negatives with food, especially since we are starting to breed up a little bit on some ships now, so we need to be careful of that. And I'm pretty sure at the last episode we did go ahead and do a mutiny. Did we? I don't remember. I think we had a mutiny in the last episode. If we didn't, I apologize, but I am fairly sure we did. I don't think I would have left it on an 80th day without doing the mutiny. Has anyone moved? No one has moved much, so I'm pretty sure we did end up doing the mutiny. Anyways, let's get going. Let's collect some foodstuffs, and also some of you lovelies were saying that Captain Golden actually should be he is actually Captain Golden the Handsome. I do see it. He is a very handsome nicheling in my opinion, especially out of everyone on the Royal Hydra, he's probably the most handsome. So I totally see that. I can see how he would, in his ship at least, he's the captain that all the crew are proud of because they're like, oh, our captain is so capable and is so handsome and good looking and all of those fun things. Okay, so let's jump over to this ship here because Casday wants to start. And also, we've been very caught up in collecting, clearing up the grasses, which really is not supposed to be our priority right now. We have more important things to worry about. So let's get Wave to collect some of these berries, and Starship is going to be doing his best to hunt this mole, and we need some more hunting done in this direction. Let's go snag this bundle. Delicious. Let's grab that. We've got some meat resting, so that's all good and well. And then we've got, Tuna, the new captain, has actually gone ahead and been leeched, so let's drag him out of the water. Let's get War to actually get that leech off him and to also collect this. And some of you lovelies were saying that I could go ahead and mate Tuna with Coast, although they will have a chance of having a sickly child because they do share, I think, A immunity. If that is the case, then some of you lovelies have said that if he has a sickly child, then maybe they should say he's an incapable captain and give the captaincy back to War. But Tuna's in a little bit of a pickle. A little bit of a tuna pickle. Because if he has no child by the 85th day, his captaincy goes back to War anyways. If he has a sickly child within the next 5 days, then the captaincy will also go back to War. So at this stage, whether or not his captaincy lasts, not too sure, but I don't think he's going to be making too much of an effort to worry about all of those things. I don't know his reasoning for taking the captaincy at this stage, but it's there and it's happening. So we're just gonna have to deal with it and see what ends up happening, won't we? So let's see. And we need Sun. You can't really do much, so really you are quite useless. Weren't we gonna get Cassidy to breed with Sun? Yeah, we were gonna get Cassidy to actually breed with Sun. That's why I brought them towards the tree by that nest. But then the food. Just as Cassidy is preparing to have children of her own, she realized, wait a second, food. We have no food to feed the children. So, okay, let's jump this direction and deal with our lovely White Hawk crew. Captain C, she can also do some stuff on land. I'm not too bothered by her being in the ocean. Look at that, she found some fish. Wonderful, that was great. She did some great fishing, I'm proud of her. So she's been doing some fishing, which is absolutely awesome. And we actually do need more initiatives. So let's destroy this berry bush with lobster over here. We do need to be quite... Let's get rid of this grass, jump down here. Yes, we need to make sure at this stage the grass is not even something that we're going to be worrying about. Like, at least this turn, this day, everything should be on food. All eyes on food. Otherwise, we are going to be really suffering pretty soon. So, having food just for one day is not enough. We need to make sure that we start stocking up on food. So, that is something we're going to have to deal with. Okay, I think Golden, if he can... Actually, no, let's get Clam to jump down this way. They can hunt this crabbit between the two of them. There we go. Got some crabbit. Wonderful. And, ooh, is that what the tail fin looks like? What? Wait a second. Where's Pearl? Pearl, come back. That is so cool. That is such a cute flipping tail. When I initially saw that that little gene, I wasn't sure how it would look, but that is so flippin' adorable. I love it. What the heck? That is like such a cute, that's an actual like a fin on a tail. I love it. I thought it was gonna be like a mermaid tail, but no. I'm actually really happy with that. It looks so cute. Okay. Well, we need these lovelies to get moving, don't we? Golden, there is... someone's gonna have to... Well, there is a berry bush you can destroy, get some more food in that direction, and you can clear a grass or two. Sand can't do much. He can destroy this nest for extra material, and nope, he can't do that, but he is going to try and stay on par with his mate Clam, who has jumped back into the ocean. Oh look, this is the bones of one of their family members. I'm not sure who, because it's been a while, but it's the bones of one of their family members. And then these boys, I think I was getting them to jump down into the water. And I don't know if they're going to be able to find any... There's not much resources on the land of this tribe, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is jump them into the water in case we find fish. But they're going to make their way up here because there is a berry bush they can destroy, and there is also a coconut tree they can collect nuts from. So that's going to be an important source of food. I think that's why historically this ship, the Royal Hydra, has tried a lot to stay in the water because most of their resources are the fish and the clams that they get around their ship, right, in the ocean. They don't have a lot of resources on land. I think of the resources they have literally are 2 berry bushes and 1 coconut tree. So not a lot to work with. Maybe some bunnels here and there, but I haven't really seen bunnels in a long time. So that's why they're more adapted to water, at least in my opinion. Okay, and then jumping on to this side. Let's get you to jump up here. Okay, ooh, there's a bunnel. Let's grab this bunnel. Delicious. Got that bunnel. Wonderful. We've got some food down there. And we've got Coast, who's going to be collecting this piece of meat. And then she is going to be jumping. Does she have collecting? No, she doesn't. But she has a lot of attack. So she could actually take down this bush. So she's going to jump back up onto her nest. She's just staying in this area, trying to make a living on her own. Because she actually was born in isolation. And her father, which was a ballerina, has now left. So she doesn't actually know where the rest of her crew are or who the rest of her crew are. And when these two come around this way, they're going to find a very nice surprise for them, I think. And once they meet up with her over here, then I think we'll get some breeding done. But before then, I'll probably keep them off any sort of breeding because, again, we are focusing quite a bit on food. So let's jump back to the Royal Hydra. And there's bunnels about and some really cool things you can hunt. Wonderful. Look at that, 30 food, 16 nichelings. So it is really imperative that we make sure that, I'm thinking for the next few days, at least in this episode, all we're going to focus on is food. Just food, food, food. Aggressive food gathering. Because if we don't do that, we're really going to regret it in the future once we start. I mean, especially, like, if I do food in this episode, I can focus a little bit more on breeding, maybe in the next one. We'll have to see. But food is absolutely imperative. This is what happens. I guess it kind of makes sense. When you focus on a certain thing, you kind of forget to focus. I mean, there's mole holes, but then what are the chances that there's going to be moles on these or in these holes? You get what I mean? Especially when there's so many nichelings running amok over here. There is a little bunny burrow, so I guess there is a chance of actually coming across some bunnels and stuff. But Clam, let's get you moving. Nope, didn't get that. I think at this stage, really, they shouldn't be worrying at all about Razorina because that's something that you may or may not get. Oh, look, fish! Fish! Fish we're seeing for the first time in a long time. Okay, we need to get fish. And over here, let's grab this piece of meat. And then let's jump in this direction, gather some berries, and then walk and just take down the whole flippin' bush. Because he doesn't care about, like, he doesn't care that you can pick berries over time. No, he's on the move. He's gonna take an entire bush down if he needs to get some much needed food for his family. And look at that, Coast can do the same. She can knock down that piece, that bush right there. And then she's gonna jump in this direction. Father! Dad! She found her father that is surrounded by a berry bush and 2 bunnels and bunnel meat. So that's exciting. Suddenly she found a lot of food, so that's pretty cool. And this Barina is like staring down war. So, okay, we've got something going on over there. And look at that, we went from 16 to 50 food with our food initiative. So, oh my goodness, who the heck is this? New nicheling! New nicheling, and he's a sailor too! Do we take him in? If we take him in at this stage, that means we're not exactly going to be doing any breeding. Let's see what sort of genetics he has. C and D. C and D. C and D. So he is actually not good breeding material at all. We could keep him, but he's not good breeding material. Huh. Do we take him is the question, or do we not? I don't know. He's a very, very cool looking nicheling, I must confess. Very cool looking nicheling. He's got what, C and D? Right, C and D. See, he could just jump to this ship and mate with Shaw, but then we've already got siblings. But maybe we should send him over to this ship, you know, just to have a little bit more, like, genetics. But then the thing is, if Shaw mates with her brother Lobster, they're gonna end up having offspring that are fully clawed. So maybe we should keep that? Why did you have to show up and confuse me? I don't know. Okay, we won't take him in immediately because he's a sailor though. So what do we do? I don't know. We won't take him in immediately because we are saving this final 5th spot for Caste and Sun's offspring. So I don't want to sabotage that. So we won't take him in, even though he is really cool looking, I must confess. Really cool flipping looking. Let's jump down here towards the berry bushes. Okay, so I think Starship, can he collect actually? Yes, he can. So he's gonna become, oh, never mind, there's a bunnel. Grab the bunnel, grab the bunnel. Okay, some lovely bunnel hunting going on over here. Wonderful. And then Caste, you, my darling, why don't you destroy this bush and grab that bunnel? So that's nice. And then Sun, I think, is just going to be patrolling this area. trying to highlight this nest in case Caste decides, and they are the same age actually, I didn't realize that, unless Caste decides to come around and, you know, actually have a child with him at some point. And at this stage, we only have room for one, to be honest, but still, I think that's pretty good. And then over here, let's get these lovelies. We did find some fish not too long ago, so that would be nice to focus on a little bit of fish. Let's jump back down and oh, there was food up there, wasn't there? There was food up there. Okay, oh, there was a clam, but I don't know if we can get that clam. Well, there's a berry bush nearby, so let's get Shore to destroy that and clear some of these grasses. We'll get Lobster to help her out with that. Wonderful, and then jump in this direction. Okay, that's another reason why it's important to clear out the island as well, or to clear out these ships so that we actually see what sort of resources we have available with. I mean, imagine how difficult it is just bumbling through the grasses when you don't know if you're going to find food or not. Whereas compared to the very first ship we had, the Dark Pearl, all of our nichelings can see where the food is at. So if they need to, they can go towards a tree or a berry bush, or if there's a bunny burrow, you know, those sort of things. So it is actually very helpful when we can see where our resources are at. Right, who else do we have? Nobody currently that we need to work with. But look at that, I've got 68 food, which is flippin' amazing. Jumping back over here, let's turn the day over. Okay. And look, we're so comfortable now, which is absolutely amazing. I'm really glad for that. And let's keep going. I think because we're a little bit better on food, we don't have to stress as much as we did before, but we still want to be working on things. But I think Golden can take this opportunity and actually start, again, working on the grasses that he was working on beforehand. So let's get Pearl to jump in this direction. I do want it to help out, and I love her tail! It looks so flippin' cute! Her tail looks so cute. But, damn, so she can move really well underwater. And she's got water body. Ooh, she's gonna be an amazing hunter. She's got water body as well. So that's just great, because that means that she can actually move like very well underwater. So I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. And Sand, you're gonna stick as close to your mate as possible and just jump around, right? Yes, jump around. And Clam. Let's get Clam. No, there's no fishies down here. No fish. Oh, there's fishies down there. And they're running away. Oh, darn it. Darn the fishies! Okay, the fish are running away. And I can't send Tree down in the water because then he'll drown. Ah, Tree, Tree, Tree. At least you see a nut. So he's gonna grab that nut at least. And then there's a crab here that we can't get, but there's a mole! The moles keep coming back! Tuna, the moles keep coming back. What do I do, Tuna? Tuna! Ah, there's food. Do we ignore the food or do we keep going? I don't know. Tuna's gonna just grab it. Why not? I mean, it's right there. He can't ignore it. And they could jump back and hunt that crabhead, but actually I think it's more imperative for War to get close to coast right now. So he's gonna keep going down in the water, jump up here, destroy this berry bush. And then he is going to, for the first time, I think he's going to be too distracted to even see Coast. But Coast is going to see him for the first time and get absolutely fascinated by him. He is the first thing she has seen apart from her father, a ballerina, and as a nicheling that is remotely like her. So I think she's very excited, very fascinated, most of all, and very, just impressed, I think, especially with those claws and that fishing tail. Very, very, very impressed. Okay. So, my darling, let's, for you, get you to jump over here. And she is, I think, going to run back to her nest. She's going to run back and hide in her nest and wait for this stranger to come on by. So that's going to be quite exciting. Okay, and it'd be quite funny if she aged up in the next day, because literally, Wolf could just mate with her and keep going because, yeah, like leaving her with a child and something to remember. Damn. Okay, well, that Barina's got food, which I didn't see beforehand, Mr. Barina. You were hiding that from me. So I'm going to have to grab that off him pretty soon. Caste, let's get you, and oh my goodness. He has found a way into our nest. He has found a way into the nest. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get Caste to grab this food, and I think she is now ready to mate with Sun. So we're gonna get Sun to mate with her, wonderful, and then he's just gonna jump around, try and clear this area, and get Cassie to jump into the nest. Wonderful, I think he's very, very, very happy now. A very, very happy nicheling that his mate has found a nest and that she's expectant with him and that they have consummated their marriage. But anyways, with that said and done, I'm gonna go off and end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.